And action.
I'm here with Michael McGew, and this is a very interesting man to me. He is an author. He goes out and gets what he wants, and lately he's embarked on a very, very interesting project, which is to become a record holder in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Exactly.
Go ahead and tell us about that.
Guinness Book of World Records finally accepted my application. I submitted the application about maybe 8 to 10 months ago. They just accepted my application about 2 months ago for the biggest book signing.
Yes.
So we'll actually be attempting to break this record in January.
Okay.
And you're going to be there, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh, okay.
I'll be there.
All right, that's cool.
And it's January.
January 2013.
Because the last time I talked to you, you weren't sure what day, what
yeah,
month
well,
it
you
would
know,
be.
right now we're in our campaigning phase.
Right.
So between now and December, we'll be campaigning and plan on setting the record, setting the date. It'll be a specific date. It'll be announced on my website in December. We plan on doing it maybe like mid-January, late January. But the current record right now is 1,951 books signed.
Wow.
So the 1,952nd book signed, I'll be an official record holder for the biggest book signing.
Nice.
And the current record is in Mexico.
Nice.
Yep.
So you're bringing it
I'm bringing
back
it to
the
America.
States.
Yep, African American male, on his own publishing company, promoting literacy. I mean, who's to say God is on my side? I believe so.
Always, all the time.
All the time.
All the time. So what are you doing from now until January? What's your agenda?
Campaigning. We're definitely just doing a couple fundraisers, getting my readership and my supporter fan base increasing, because in order to bring, literally, we're bringing 2,000 people to one setting for a day of book signing. You know, that's not an easy task to do.
Not
so
at all.
Pretty much we're just it's just a prerequisite to a successful accomplishment, and we're definitely looking forward to January. So actually I'm traveling to Atlanta September 13th through the 17th for 2 events, and then I'm leaving to Chicago to do 2 events, closing my campaign in Las Vegas before I come back to California, and I'm doing a tour up north in the Bay Area, San Francisco area, Oakland area.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit and talk about your actual books. What will people be buying? What will you be signing?
Oh, well,
tell us about you and what you've been doing.
Well, I have 3 novels out, of course.
Okay.
My Kind of Girl, Taking Losses, and Room 111. So unfortunately, we won't be able to promote the 3rd book, which is Room 111, because I have a co-author. So the rules and regulations is it has to be 1 book, 1 author. So I'm resorting to my first novel, My Kind of Girl, which is a good opportunity because I'm also in a beginning phase of negotiating a movie deal for My Kind of Girl.
Good.
It's a cult classic. If you haven't read it, you definitely have to get out. It's available at Barnes & Nobles nationwide, Amazon, digitally, and it's available, and it's a cult classic. The reviews are really good, and I'm impressed, you know, for my readership and people to recognize me, you know, as the writer for My Kind of Girl. So obviously, you know, I've been doing something good, and, you know, continuously promoting literacy and the youth to look at authors as new entertainers, in opposed to authors being the behind-the-scenes writers and enthusiasts, you know, to promote literacy and just writing great works.
Now, since I've known you, you've used the, I don't want to call it a slogan, but the saying that authors are the new rock stars.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think is, you know,
Thanks, I appreciate it.
The greatest.
Thanks.
What do you think we can do to impress upon people, really young people these days, of how important literature is, both as a reader as well as a writer? Because I mean, I hear everywhere that people are saying people don't read like they used to, which is,
no, that's just, I think honestly that's just the perpetuation of a fraud. You know, there's more people. A couple years ago, everybody thought that there were more African American males in prison than there were in college. That was absolutely false. You know, so do your own research.
Yes.
There's a lot of people reading, and I travel throughout the nation. It's heavy in New York, Philly, DC. Like, people read 2, 3 books, 10 books a week. You know what I mean? So by doing the research and actually socializing and interacting with authors and readers, you know there's a huge market out there. But what we have to do as authors is position ourselves in a position where we're looked at as the new entertainers by doing something magnificent, like breaking a world record. So once we break this record, that'll put our company and myself as an author on a platform to capitalize commercially. So from there, we're definitely pursuing the movie deal, and then we're positioning our company to become an imprint deal under Simon & Schuster.
Wonderful.
So that'll expand our distribution outlets.
Before we close, let our audience know where we can keep track of you.
Sure, you can follow me at Twitter at Michael McGrew. You can like my fan page at facebook.com/Mike Sets Trends, and you know, my website, in fact, is authorsrock2012.com. Follow me, get involved with the movement, Authors Rock, and that's about it. My books, My Kind of Girl, Taking Losses, Room 111, and definitely appreciate this opportunity to get the word out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, enjoy talking to you. All right, thank you.